Sault Ste. Marie Region Conservation Authority has issued a watershed conditions statement with regards to current watershed conditions. A flood outlook statement is early notice of the potential for flooding based on weather forecasts calling for heavy rain or snowmelt, high wind, or other conditions that could lead to high runoff, cause ice jams, lakeshore flooding, or erosion, of course, depending on what time of the year it is. An intensifying low-pressure system from the U.S. will move into the province, bringing significant amounts of precipitation to the Sault area today. Forecasted rainfall is 20 to 40 millimeters in areas north and east of Lake Superior and the far north. Now tomorrow, 10 to 20 millimeters is forecast north of here, and then Sunday could see an additional 10 millimeters of rainfall to areas east of Lake Superior. A cumulative 5-day total rainfall in the region could range from 50 to 80 millimeters. Currently, local rivers, creeks, and streams are flowing at normal levels. Forecasted rainfall will, of course, cause levels and flows to rise across the watershed. There may be localized flooding in areas with poor drainage. Stream flows could be high over the long weekend and into next week due to the widespread rainfall associated with this system. An Ontario court is set to hear a legal battle over student fees today. The Progressive Conservative government has given students the option to opt out of many supplementary fees. Such levies are used to run student clubs, newspapers, food banks, and support programs. Two student groups are looking for a judicial review of the Students' Choice Initiative. The government has said students should have a choice as to which campus services they support. The student groups say the measures are arbitrary and will force important services to shut down. The political weight attached to whether and where to build pipelines in Canada came through clearly last night in a French language leaders debate that also saw the leaders of the three main federal parties seeking to curb the rise of the Bloc Québécois. The spirited 2-hour contest marked a milestone for the federal election. It's the final time the 6 federal party leaders faced Canadians before advanced polls opened today, and with them the countdown to the October 21st election day begins in earnest. The leaders argued over a wide range of subjects that had yet to be tackled in detail so far in the campaign, including digital rights, costs for seniors, and Canada's trade with China. But it was pipelines that kept coming up, so often that moderator Patrice Roy, a Radio-Canada host, even chided the leaders for bringing them up in a segment that was focused on immigration. The politics of building them loom large in Quebec, along with the battle against climate change, and all the leaders on stage were, to some degree, fighting for their political lives in a province whose voters can decide whether a party wins a majority government. 2 Florida businessmen tied to President Donald Trump's lawyer and the Ukraine investigation were charged yesterday with federal campaign finance violations. The charges relate to a $325,000 donation to a group supporting Trump's re-election.
Entirely know the origins of their relationship with Rudy Giuliani in terms of when they met and how long they've known each other, but their role in all of this initially surfaced in a whistleblower complaint that was released by the White House last month, and it describes them as part of a effort by Rudy Giuliani to persuade Ukraine to conduct investigations that the president had wanted.
These are bad people. My phone call, as an example, with the president of Ukraine was perfect.
U.S. President Donald Trump was defiant in the face of an impeachment probe yesterday as he sought to convert the threat to his presidency into a weapon on the campaign trail. He held a rally in Minneapolis last night and referred to several issues, including his opponent, Joe Biden.
He was only a good vice president because he understood how to kiss Barack Obama's ass. Congresswoman Omar is an America-hating socialist. She minimized the September 11th attack on our homeland, where far more than 3,000 people died, saying Some people did something. Big deal. Some people did something. Representative Omar has a history of launching virulent anti-Semitic screeds, whether you like it or not.